An eagle laid an egg in a crow's nest. The baby eagle grew with the crow family, and one day the mother eagle came by and told the baby eagle, "You're not a crow, you are an eagle. You need to fly high, you need to soar high. Come with me." The baby eagle said, "No, I am a baby crow, I am not an eagle." And he continued with the crow's family. Few months later, when the baby crows were asked to venture out flying, and the baby eagle also went along with them, and then suddenly it spread its wings. It realizes that he's got such big wings and he could soar much higher than the crow. And then he saw his mother eagle and he knew that he was not a crow, but he was an eagle. Are you an eagle? Baby eagle sitting in the crow's nest, thinking that you are a crow? You have great power within you. You need to unleash it. I have a great book for you today. It says The 8 Powers Within You by Rhoda. He's given 8 powers that is already within you. He's also given tips to develop these powers. This is not a very fat book, this is just under 200 pages, and I'm sure when you read it, you will unleash your power. One of the powers that is said here is the power of imagination. Great achievements are a result of great imaginations. Mahatma Gandhi imagined a free India by non-violence method, and he achieved it. The Wright brothers imagined a flying machine and they were able to do it. To boldly go where no one has gone before. If you think and imagine the future in a positive way, all the positive forces around you will make it happen and be the force behind it. The power of words is another power which is within us. There were 3 boys who were climbing up, having a competition to climb up the tall tree. And there were so many people underneath the tree where voice was resonating, saying, "Don't climb, you'll fall down, you'll hurt yourself, you can't do it, you can't do it." 2 of the boys just decided to come down, they were so afraid. But the 3rd boy reached the top. And do you know why? He had cotton stuffed into his ears. He could not hear all the negative words which were beneath him saying, "You can't do it, you can't do it, you'll get hurt." He could only hear what he was thinking, saying he can do it. Those, my dear friend, are the power of words. So many times we use these, "Don't do this, you hurt yourself, you mess it up," and you destroy the people, the children whom you tell these words to. Are we building people up or are we destroying them by the power of our words? Some of the tips that they've given to develop the power of word is to choose your word correctly, properly. The words can break or make a person. When you get angry, count to 10 before you speak anything. Words once spoken cannot be retrieved back. The next tip is to guard your self-talk. You keep communicating the positive things on your mind, just like how that boy did when he was climbing the tall tree. The book is replete with many stories, and stories help you understand the principles. Who doesn't like stories? I do. A story is given about a businessman who had creditors after him because he had a great loss in his business. He was totally disturbed. He didn't know what to do. He went to a park and he just sat down on the bench and he wondered what he can do. And just then a man came by. He was an old man. He came by and said, "What is bothering you, man?" And he told him all his woes, basically telling him about his business and what has happened to it. And that guy, the old man said, "I think I can help you." And he asked him his name, and from his pocket he took out his checkbook. He wrote that guy's name and he gave it back to him. And he told him, "You keep this And 1 year later, you can come back to the park and meet me here at the same time and give me back this check. And he went away. This guy, the businessman, took the check, and when he looked at it, he was shocked because the check was for $500,000 and it was signed by John Rockefeller, who was the wealthiest man in the world at that time. He went away, but what he decided was that he will not use this check because he could use the check and clear all his debts, but he decided to keep it in his safe. And he went back with great vigor, with confidence, to make some more negotiations. And he negotiated and he did well. He made some more investments and he was able to come out of his debts. And in few months he was making profits. He was elated. And within a year he had made a lot of money. And he took the check because he had to keep his promise to the old man. He went back to the park and he waited there for that old man. And just then, at the appointed time, the old man came by. And just as he was about to take out the check to give it to him, a young nurse came running by and she caught that old man. And she looked at this businessman and said, "I'm sorry, sir, was he bothering you? This man is from the rest home here and he always escapes from there and we have to take him back. And he keeps telling people that he is John Rockefeller." And he took him away. The businessman was stunned. He was so stunned because he made all those negotiations believing that he's got $500,000 in his safe. That, my friend, is the power of self-confidence. He had the self-confidence because he had something behind him. The tips for developing your self-confidence is having self-esteem. There is a direct correlation between your self-esteem and self-confidence. The other tips are working on your strengths and overcoming your fears. I've just shared just 3 of the powers. There are 5 more and I'm sure that it will help you. I hope you read this book and unleash the power that is within you. All the best.